Dean looked like he was in total control this whole start. What were you seeing from your vantage point? Was he just treating this like any other outing?
Yeah, I thought he did a tremendous job of just keeping his composure out there. He just attacked the strike zone and stuck to his strengths, and that's really all you can ask out of him.
Rich Dubrow, you're up next. Go ahead, Rich.
Bryan, after that first inning, he ran into a little trouble in the seventh. Did you talk to him about settling down, about calming down?
Not really. After that inning, we just kind of talked to each other and just reminded him to stay on the attack. Just keep attacking these guys, keep being aggressive in the strike zone, and putting them against the wall and putting the pressure on them. He did exactly that after that inning.
Joe Trezza, you're up. Go ahead, Joe.
Hey, Bryan, zooming out a little bit, you guys just took 3 or 4 from the Yankees, and you're only about 2 games back of a wild card spot now with about 3 weeks to go. Have you started looking at the standings at all, and how do you guys feel just about how competitive you might be heading into this final stretch?
I think overall as a team, we're just keeping our head down and we're attacking every day and trying to win every day. That's the game plan for us. We don't want to start getting ahead of ourselves and trying to look at the big picture too much. We're just going out there and competing and trying to win each day.
Dan Connolly, you're up. Go ahead, Dan.
Bryan, you know how it goes as far as prospects are concerned. People get all hyped up about them and such. You had a chance to catch some of these guys in spring. You got to watch Aiken. You now caught Kremer. What's your assessment on the arms in this organization now?
Going back to spring training, I remember talking to Broke Hill, and I was like, man, we got some unbelievable arms. And just in general, we got a tremendous amount of guys that can just – go out there and beat you with just pure stuff alone. And that's what they're doing down there. It's just refining that stuff and making it, using it to be able to compete in the strike zone. And, Dean showed us today what that can do. So, I think as an organization that these young arms are very talented.
Danny Grossman, you're up next. Go ahead, Danny.
So first of all, I'd like if you can, I'm here from Jerusalem, as you might be able to see in the background.
I thought I recognized that place.
There you go. And you're invited, and everyone else on the call is invited. And obviously, I also, in the name of Peter Kurtz, who is the general manager of Team Israel, who actually has had Dean, you may not know this, Dean has represented Israel on 5 separate Israeli national teams from the time he was under 18, and then he was the MVP in both the C pool and the B pool of the European Championships. So we've seen him come along through the years, and we've known what he is. I was actually on Coney Island when he got the last out against England, which sent us in the 2016 into the 2017 WBC, where we ended up 6th place in the world. So we've seen what he can do as his natural talent. I wanted to know from you what you thought, seeing him most impressed you. I'll tell you, from us, it was not just the raw talent, because we know that he's got that, but we liked the fact that he had such great composure, getting in the jam and then getting out of the jam and coming back on a 3-1 count and getting a strikeout in the second inning. And then at the end in his last inning, when he still only had a 2-1 lead, he got a couple of bad calls against Voigt, he's a great hitter, and he could have very easily lost it right there. He kept his composure even after 2 really bad calls, and came back and got the guys out. And his last 2 pitches, I think, were better than his first 2 pitches of the game. So what do you see as his biggest strength? What impressed you the most?
Yeah, I think you hit it on the head right there. Being out there, being a young guy against the New York Yankees, the game can speed up on you, and he really handled it well. He maintained his composure, and he really acted like he'd been there before. And so just that presence that he brought was huge, and you wouldn't have been able to tell that was his first time out there. So I think that speaks a lot for his character, and that absolutely helps his talent come to life on the field.
Well, thank you.